All right, hello everyone, and welcome to this lesson on pronunciation and phonics. Throughout this course, we will explore vowel and consonant sounds, practice articulation, and address some common pronunciation challenges that you may have. In this first part, we'll dive into the world of vowel sounds, starting with short vowels. Short vowel sounds are typically brief and crisp. In English, we have 5 short vowel sounds: a, e, o, and u. We will practice each short vowel sound with common words. Listen, repeat, and focus on the mouth and tongue positions required for each sound. A as in cat, e as in pen, I as in sit, o as in dog, u as in cup, or a. Practice each short vowel sound several times. Pay attention to how your mouth and tongue move to produce the correct sound. Identify and pronounce short vowel sounds in words and sentences. This is something that you need to practice a lot. Now let's look at some long vowel sounds. English has 5 long vowel sounds: A, E, I, O, and U. Long vowel sounds are elongated and carry distinct meanings. Let's practice them. A as in cake, E as in bee, I as in bike, O as in boat, and U as in cube. Practice the long vowel sounds to improve your enunciation and pronunciation. Try pronouncing words with long vowel sounds, emphasizing the elongation. Long vowel sounds often require a more open mouth position compared to short vowel sounds. You need to open your mouth a little bit more when doing the long sounds. Clear articulation of long vowel sounds is essential for conveying meaning accurately in spoken English. Okay, now let's look at some consonant sounds. First of all, we're going to look at the plosive and fricative sounds. In this section, we'll shift our focus to consonant sounds, starting with plosive and fricative sounds. Consonants add depth and richness to spoken English. Plosive sounds are produced by blocking and releasing airflow. So we block the airflow and then we release the airflow when we make these sounds. So some of the common plosive sounds include P, B, T, D, K, and G or G. Fricative sounds are produced by forcing air through a narrow gap. Common fricative sounds include F or F, V or V, S or S, Z or Z, Sh, and H. Practice articulating plosive and fricative sounds. Listen, repeat, and focus on the airflow and tongue positions required for each sound. I cannot emphasize this enough. You need to practice the building blocks, the vowel sounds and the consonant sounds. The more you practice the individual sounds, the easier it will become for you to speak with a better accent. Plosive sounds often involve a complete blockage of airflow, while fricative sounds allow controlled airflow through a narrow gap. Clear articulation of plosive and fricative sounds is essential for intelligible speech. Now let's look at nasal and liquid sounds. Nasal sounds are produced when air flows through the nose. Common nasal sounds include M or M, N or N, and M as in sing. Liquid sounds are produced with a relaxed tongue and airflow around it. Common liquid sounds include I and R. Now we're going to look at how we can blend vowels and consonants together. English words often involve the transition from vowel to consonant and vice versa, or from vowel to consonant and from consonant to vowel. We need to blend these sounds in together to ensure smooth speech. So let's practice this. Example 1, we have book, table, and swim. Example 2, green grass, big cat, happy day. Focus on the connection between the vowel and the consonant sounds. Now we're going to have a look at some common pronunciation challenges and strategies to overcome them. As you work to refine your pronunciation, you may encounter some common challenges. In this section, we'll address these challenges and offer some strategies for improvement. Some people have difficulty with specific sounds like the TH or th sound and the R sound or the R sound. Here are some strategies for improvement. Sound practice. Focus on challenging sounds through targeted exercises and repetition. Look at words that you think that you are struggling with or that you know you are struggling with and repeat those words or repeat those sounds over and over and over again until it starts sounding correct. Record and review. Use recording tools to assess your speech clarity and identify areas for improvement. So record yourself speaking. Find some sentences on the internet, record yourself saying those sentences, and then review it. Listen to what you've said and see where the problems are. Mimic native speakers. Listen to native speakers and mimic their pronunciation. Try and copy exactly how they say words. Stress and intonation. Study the natural stress and intonation patterns in English. Practice by reading aloud and conversing with others. Just remember that pronunciation is an ongoing journey. Continue practicing and seek feedback from others to enhance your skills. Let's briefly recap what we've covered. Introduction to phonetics and articulation. We looked at the vowel sounds, the short and long. Consonant sounds, plosive, fricative, nasal, and liquid. Blending sounds for fluency. And we've addressed common pronunciation challenges. Now it's time to apply your improved pronunciation in everyday life. Here are some tips. Engage in conversations with native speakers. Watch English movies and TV shows to practice listening and mimic pronunciation. Copy the way that they say words. Join English language clubs or forums to communicate with others. Read English texts and practice pronouncing words correctly. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.